We just, I remember one time I was traveling. We had an old house we parked at and stayed a week there and picked cotton. And the roof of it was all just a leak in, and we slept there and wake up in the morning, the snow would be all over our clothes and in our faces and everywhere. And we lived through that, and it was cold as could be. And we had to get out, and of course make us a little wood fire in, and we had some old wood stove in there. And we had to cook what breakfast we had on what we had. And get out in that sleet and pull bowls and sleep on the bowls of cotton. And our hands would just freeze. And our dad would make us work regardless if it was snowing, sleeting, or whatnot. And if we had to be sick, and he knew that we had to be sick before he'd let us skip a day of work. He did work us. He worked us like mules. And
did you have warm enough clothing? Did you have coats and gloves?
No, I think he finally got us some old cotton picking gloves that we'd have and stick the fingers and stick through them. And we didn't have warm shoes, or we just had whatever they bought for us. That's all. And, well, us kids didn't know nothing but travel and work. And
but didn't you say that your dad would take your shoes and repair them himself?
When the shoes would wear off at the bottom, our toes would be sticking out, he'd take them and had old leather soles. He'd put the leather soles on the bottom of them. We'd put them on, and away we'd go again with more of those shoes out till our feet would stick out on the ground almost. And we didn't have any other shoes or clothes either. And I don't think we had a change of clothes hardly to our name. We'd wear them till they'd rot off of us, and take them off and wash them, put them back on again. Wash them in a creek. My mother had an old wash tub, and we'd go down to the first creek. That's creek. We'd find and fill up those tubs with cold water, wash them in cold water. We didn't have no heat. And we'd put them back on when they'd just be half washed, but they did have a little dirt out of them. And
so would your mother make most of your dresses?
And she made her dresses, and one time we stopped at a place long enough for her to go to a neighbor's house. I don't know why I say neighbors when we didn't live around there. But went to this house, and this woman, my mother asked this woman if she could use her sewing machine. She had to make us girls some dresses to wear. We just wore them all out. And she did have some old black material that she made us some old dresses for Sunday, and we didn't get to go anywhere on Sunday. But anyway, she made us some dresses if we'd happen to get to go somewhere. We had these old black sateen dresses made out of, people used to make black bloomers out of this sateen, and we had us some dresses made, and I thought this woman made them for us, I think. And we thought we was dressed up to get to put on those. And as I was telling Ron this morning, that we didn't have any warm coats or anything hardly to wear. We just about freeze all the time. And she bought us a new one upstairs, and she bought us a new coat apiece, a long coat. And we thought this pretty, this black things. I bet they were just old-timer things. And we wore those coats, and we asked my mother when we went out of the store if we could wear our new coats and walk alongside the wagon just to get to wear our new coats. You know, we didn't get out to walk or anything. And I bet we walked 2 miles just to get to wear those new coats to see how they fit on us. We were so proud of those coats. And then we had to just give out and had to pull them off and get back in the old crowded up wagon.